Is kindergarten accounted for?
An alert for parents across Pennsylvania.
Is first grade accounted for?
They put our children's lives and the teachers' lives in danger.
School districts around our area failing at fire drills.
Why didn't your school district do all of its fire drills?
That's a good question.
Now, based on our reporting, action taken meant to fix the failures.
First, your NBC 10 investigators found it in Philly, now across our region. Superintendent saying they performed all fire drills when their own records show they haven't.
Investigative reporter Mitch Blocker continues exposing Pennsylvania schools that are failing at fire drills.
This is how it's supposed to work.
Right out the end door, Mrs. Green.
Bethlehem's Hanover Elementary empties in 1 minute and 17 seconds.
Okay, Hanover.
But across Bethlehem last year, 20 of the district's 22 schools didn't follow state law and document a fire drill every month.
Why didn't your school district do all of its fire drills?
Yeah. So there's really not a good answer for that.
Superintendent Joe Roy says since the NBC 10 investigators uncovered the lack of drills, he's now getting monthly reports about each school's fire drills.
It's fixed. I mean, it's fixed.
But he's not the only one facing these questions.
Irresponsible.
In Easton, Susan Eagle wanted to know why her grandson's school had a fire alarm marked out of order. She didn't realize 6 of the district's 10 schools did not record enough fire drills.
I'm disappointed in the fact that it even happened in my school district.
The principals were admonished for that.
Superintendent John Reinhardt told us all of his school's fire alarms now work. He's put the district's police chief in charge of making sure the fire drills get done. In Coatesville, none of the district's 10 schools documented enough fire drills. The district's own records show East Fallowfield Elementary did just 1 fire drill last year, while Coatesville Senior High School failed to record any drills.
In the past, they have not been required to send a form to the district office.
Superintendent Kathy Tashner said her district did drills, they just didn't always write it down.
So it's a word-of-mouth process.
That's correct.
How do you know that they're doing enough drills if you're not documenting it?
Well, and that's the point. You know, I signed a form based on the data I have at the time.
All Pennsylvania superintendents must certify to the Department of Education that their districts did all required fire drills. In Coatesville, Superintendent Tashner signed the certification. Superintendent Roy signed it in Bethlehem, and so did Superintendent Reinhardt in Easton. But notice the date on all 3. They all signed it in March, before the school year was over.
How can you certify you did all your drills when the school year is not complete?
Right. So essentially, every verification form that's sent in is not accurate.
This is that form that all superintendents in the state have to sign and send to the Department of Education, certifying that they did in fact do all of their required fire drills. You would think that once it gets to Harrisburg, someone would check to make sure it's accurate.
No, we don't have an individual that does that.
Pedro Rivera is Pennsylvania's Secretary of Education.
Are you equipped to be able to monitor this?
So I think this is a great opportunity to kind of revisit the fact that we have to do a better job of using technology.
After seeing what the NBC 10 investigators uncovered, he promises sweeping changes, including having districts report all fire drills electronically and posting them publicly online. Rivera says this will allow the department to better track the drills and let parents see what their district is doing. He's also pushing back the filing date so superintendents can certify after the school year is actually over.
Credit is absolutely due to you. You definitely brought it to light.
For the investigators,
Is the rest of 4th grade accounted for?
I'm Mitch Blocker, NBC 10 News.